Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hopefully the webinar is coming through loud and clear for everybody. My name is Luke Wilborn. I'm out here in San Diego, California. It was a little warm today, but we're enjoying ourselves as much as possible. But I'm 27 years old, and I was introduced to this business through some friends of mine that really trusted and respected, So before I get into it, you guys, hopefully that you had a great experience with the product, a great experience with your conversation. Maybe you're sitting next to the friend or family member that told you about this business or slash product. So, we're all products of our environment. Birds of a feather flock together. It's been said that you will make on average what your 5 closest friends make in income. And that's something to think about. You'll talk the way they talk. You'll dress the way they dress. You'll think the way your surroundings, the environment creates for you. So I'm saying all that to say, thank God for the friend that told you about this, because for me, you guys, it changed my life and changed my wife's life and changed my little girl's life, because I was able to provide with them an opportunity. And it's all because my friends showed me this thing that I could start part-time. So maybe that'll be your story too. But I'm 27, like I was telling you. Some friends of mine told me about this opportunity, and I got really excited about the concept because it was really the first time in my life I had a tangible game plan to do something more fulfilling than what the jobs I saw had to offer, I guess I could say. And also it was the first time I saw a tangible way to readily own my own business and also create a possible 6-figure income eventually, with hard work and some patience and ambition. So you guys, the company that I'm talking about today, they're out of Tempe, Arizona. We're our 10th year just about here. 10th birthday is coming up in November. The company's called VIMA. It's an acronym for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. I got some, well, here's the kids version. How about that? I'm right next to my fridge. I don't always sit next to my fridge, I promise, but right now I am. So VIMA Next is the kids version, but the adult version always is same size bottle, real big bottle. And when I first heard about it, it was VIMA right there. So vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. That's what the company and the product stands for. They're out of Tempe, Arizona, like I said. 2013, the company in 50 countries. We've expanded globally to 50 different markets, 50 different countries, and the company did around $221 million in sales last year alone. The year before that, 117 million or 117 million, I believe. So we grew quite a bit over year, but I'm excited about sharing this opportunity with you guys tonight. Basically, what we have here is the original VIMA formula with several different delivery systems. We have the original VIMA, which you drink 2 ounces a day out of one of these shot glasses. Okay, you pour it right in there. There you go. You got VIMA on there. So you take the vitamin, you pour it in there, you take a shot of it. It's liquid, and it's the most complete liquid supplement you guys can get anywhere. You can go to Costco, doesn't matter, online, GNC. No one has put this many great things into one great tasting liquid, and the results are obvious. People are really feeling great about it. And when I saw this opportunity, I got really excited about that because I started seeing the results in my family's life. I came home and I was really excited about the concept, and like great parents that I have, my parents supported me and bought some just out of supporting me, and that they really loved the product. So I didn't really have any health issues, and I still don't, thank God. So when I started, but my parents kind of felt better, and my mom loved her hair and nails, and my dad helped with his cholesterol a bit and whatnot. So I saw the product working in people's lives, and I started going to meetings. I started going to events where I met Joe from North Carolina, and their blood pressure came down, things like that. So I'm not claiming that the product cures you or your family of the ailments that are going around, but it gives you a fighting chance, right? I mean, what do we do every day? I mean, you can eat clean. I could eat lettuce and tuna, almonds, things like that. And it's still very hard to get your body the nutrients that it actually wants and deserves out of your food. So even the U.S. government now is saying that we should be on some sort of supplement every day. So I chose VIMA. Perhaps you will too. The product really tastes great. We've put it in the Verve energy drink. I don't know if I can reach it. Of course I can reach it. This is awesome. That's why it's in my refrigerator. Tastes amazing. And what they do is they put that original 2 ounces of VIMA inside each can. So this is 8 ounces. And I remember when this came out, I was thinking about how I'm going to tell everybody that this is actually healthy, because healthy energy drink is like complete opposite. So it even says it on there, healthy energy. So really enjoyed this product. This product really put us on the map with the Gen Yers, my age group, the 20-somethings. It really just blew up in the colleges and whatnot. And then we also have the body line, which I'm not going to reach for that. I have some right back there. But Chris and Heidi Powell from ABC's Extreme Weight Loss Edition, they helped formulate that product, and they really have helped us make that mainstream. We have an amazing app that holds people's hands to help them lose weight. You know, if you had a personal trainer in your pocket sending you push notifications on what to eat on Friday, you know, Saturday's a low carb day, and then Sunday's a goat-free day. It tells you what to eat, what time to eat. It tells you basically what to make. There's recipes and everything. You guys, this thing is an amazing system where people actually lose weight. And it's awesome, too, because you're not getting meals. It really teaches you how to eat better, and people have long-lasting lifetime changes in the results. So the body program is really cool, and it tastes great. All our products taste great, and the point behind that is if they don't taste good, people aren't going to drink them. I mean, like your real diehards will, and they'll get off as soon as they get the results. So we wanted something that was very consumable and that people had lifelong changes on. So if you had some weight loss changes in your life, or you felt better on the product, which everyone really does, in my opinion, most people do, they really like it. That's why we did 221 million last year in sales. The concept here now, switching gears into the business. So I kind of covered the product, the company, like I said, out of Tempe, kind of covered the company. CEO, you can Google him, BK Barreco if you want. Amazing guy. Our company is family owned. There's no board of anything telling us what we need to do for the Wall Street, the shareholders and all that. So we're family owned, and that's the way it's going to be. We'll never go public. And, BK's dream is he has 6 kids. Well, they're probably 7 now, but he has 6 kids under 7 years old. Pretty ridiculous. And his dream, I've talked to him about this, is he wants his kids to run the company. So the company is in great hands, family owned, like I said, and we're gearing up for the billions. So the business side, this is where I get excited, because if you look at most situations, and this was me at 20 years old looking at the business, was I realized that I could be very valuable and knowledgeable and work really hard. And if I'm not in the right environment, I'll never grow to my fullest potential financially. It'll be unrealized. So I could push a broom for $10 an hour like I did in the past, or I could become very valuable to a company and help that company take over new marketplace segments all over the world. And in return, I would make an income based on the efforts that I produced. That's fair, right? Regardless of age, regardless of background, if I become a winner here, there's no politics involved. The company will pay me exactly what I produce or what I teach my team to produce. I really like that, because there's always factors. You're really good at a job, or you do something better than the guy next to you, but you don't get a raise because there's only one spot, and there's seniority, and there's just a lot of factors. They're not always wrong, but there's just a lot of things that determine the height that you can hit in certain environments. But I like this because, everyone in my family, or let's just say I had a group of 6 people that I launched my business with, 6 people that saw the vision, we could all hit $1 million a year in income, and we wouldn't be taking away from each other. And what I saw in the corporate world, if I had a pie here, to get more, you have to take more from the guy next to you. There's only so much. Well, in this, it was really cool because instead of fighting over the piece next to us, right, instead of having that competition, I was listening to a motivational tape the other day, and it was talking about how to stand out amongst your coworkers, and create that real feeling and awareness that you're the one for the promotion. So it's basically like how to beat your coworkers. Well, that's fine and all, but with this segment, we don't compete, we create. So we just make a bigger pie. We are in 50 countries. There's not a shortage of people that need to be on this product. And I really put your CEO mindset here on. You think about if you like the taste and you like the concept, chances are you're going to have a large, not everyone, that's naive to think that everyone's going to do anything, but a large percentage of your friends and family members, acquaintances, people you run into, are going to be very interested in either the product or the business. Unfortunately, today I went in. This wasn't unfortunate. I love going to the dirt bike shop. I went in and ordered some new parts for my dirt bike. And the guy that hired me, I'm 27, when I was 18, my first job, I was actually 17. When I was 17, my first job, the guy that hired me just got fired or laid off, whatever you want to call it, yesterday. 22 years of service, had no idea. The guy basically ran the whole service parts department for a large motorcycle dealership out here in San Diego. And he just walked in and he got fired. And I've talked to him about this in the past, and he wasn't really interested. Today he was interested, you know, and the whole morale of the store was just kaput. I mean, that's how that company treats you when you pay an amazing track record with them for 20 or 22 years. They just lay you off like that. So definitely was in there. And the reason why I bring that up is because, hey, you know what? I didn't think of Vima. Perhaps you didn't before tonight, but I didn't think of this as the opportunity that was going to buy me a home and pay for my bills. But when I saw it, it made sense. I'm going to have lunch with that gentleman. We'll see what happens. If it's definitely the right timing, I would say, in his life based on what happened to him, and he's ready to take control. And I just loved it so much, you guys. We're open in 50 countries. Basically how it works is when I made a decision to get on board with this and be a part of this company, a part of this movement, I went to my friend's website, very convenient, and placed an order. It was very simple: name, address, phone number, email. I picked what product I wanted to pick. I added to my cart and I checked out. It shipped right to my door, just like Amazon. But instead of the ride and the fun being over, like any online shopping experience, as soon as you hit submit, you have a website that looks just like your friends that told you about it. Looks just like it. It's kind of like Facebook, right? You go on, you don't make a website. It's already default made for you, and it's linked to your friends. So it's kind of the way it is here. Now, you got on board. You got some product. Awesome. How do you make money? Well, there's going to be certain people in your life that fall asleep in their cubicles after lunch, that have high blood pressure, cholesterol. Show them the product, show them the information. You don't need to be a doctor here. We have tools and CDs that will help you tell the story on the product. We have tools, videos, things like that that'll help you tell the story about the business. And so you kind of just listen to people, you know, you don't pitch it. That's the whole thing here. I hope I'm not coming across like I'm pitching. I'm kind of dropping some information, but if we were talking at a more personal level, I would be doing a lot of listening and just seeing if this is really something that's the right timing for you or the right opportunity. You know, basically we're just needs focused. And right now, you guys, kind of like my friend that unfortunately got laid off, there's a lot of people like that. If you're talking to people my age, 20-somethings, we're the lowest paid demographic in the nation. We're the most unemployed demographic in the nation. And arguably have the most gas in the tank. And there's a lot of people that are just frustrated that they're not able to move forward and do the things they want to do and travel. And, you know, I have friends, you guys, that are just delaying life because of money. They don't even want to get married. They don't want to have kids. They love each other, whatnot, things like that. But they can't afford to pay for all that. You know, the cost of living's up, inflation's up, things are only getting more expensive. So my solution is try to keep your expenses down and just create more income. So you guys probably have full-time gigs right now. We're not asking you to leave those, but part-time, you start sharing the information, start maybe sampling a couple products here and there. You follow up with them, talk with them, get them excited about the concept. And those people will start doing similar activities that you were doing and start building the network. So for me, I grew up here in Vista, California. It's in northern San Diego County. I wasn't under a rock growing up, but I'm not super connected or whatever you might think you would need to be to do this business. I didn't have a ton of friends really to call on. I was kind of weird in high school, to be honest, but not very social. But I didn't go to college, didn't really do anything in particular that would make this awesome or very easy for me. Like a lot of people have very strong networks of people they know. So I just started with people that I cared about and started telling them about it. And certain individuals did nothing and didn't even try the product, right? That's inevitable. But on the other, if there's a positive, there's a negative. If there's cold, there's hot. So when someone does nothing, you're going to run into people that do a lot of things. And they're fired up and they're ambitious. And because of all sorts of reactions about the product and people wanting to engage and not in the business, my organization has turned into about 18,000 people drinking some variation of the product every month. All right, to me, all our products are amazing, so I personally don't really care what they drink. As long as they're happy and they're getting results, I get the volume, and that helps me make an income. So for me, guys, I started out with a dream to hit about $1,000 a month, part-time. I thought that'd be cool. I could pay my car payment. And I'll be honest. I mean, most of my bills when I was 19, 20 years old, I could do with $1,000 a month. Not the case anymore, but that was a dream. And so I got excited about that, hit 1,000 a month, and then kind of hung out there for a while in that income range, and then catapulted when a gentleman got on board, and he just got all his buddies on the product and launched me to about 1,000 a week. Now you talk to a 21-year-old that does not have a job and makes around $1,000, $1,200 a week, ask them if they're enjoying themselves. I mean, I was having more fun than anyone should be allowed to have. I got myself a nice Porsche and paid rent at my buddy's house, and I was just loving life, and hung out there for a while. And then from there, kind of exploded out of that income bracket to about $5,000 a week. And that's where I currently am right now at the rank of ambassador. And I'm not telling you that to talk about my income. I'm just letting you kind of know what happened to me. And if I can do it, you guys can do it. Are results guaranteed? No, but nothing in life is guaranteed except death and taxes, which is very depressing. But if you focus on what we've done, if you kind of roll the wheel, you guys will have success. If you put some of this into it, some of that heart, and you really have a desire to create something on top of what you're doing now, look no further, you guys. It's fun. You get to hang out with positive-minded people, drink an amazing product, have perhaps some world travel in your future, because we're open in 50 countries. I was talking to a girl this morning who spent 4 years in France and obviously has tons of kids in France that she wants to talk to about this. And so when they get on board and they start making some noise and they start doing well, I might just have to go to France. I mean, I'm sorry, but I might travel over there and build with these people. So that's kind of the scoop. Get back with the person that told you about this. They might be sitting next to you. I'm not sure. But talk to them. And you guys, and lastly, really form your own opinion. I mean, everyone on here is a grown adult. Like I said in the beginning, we get so influenced by people around us. When I made the decision to do this, not everybody was standing there with pom-poms, waving me on or cheering me on and telling me to go after my dreams. It wasn't like that. The reality is, unfortunately, more people are negative than they are positive about a lot of things. And so when you guys see this, understand that people are coming from where they're coming from. Our programming, our thoughts, our beliefs on how income is made. They don't teach this if you're younger tonight, or it doesn't matter the age really, but they don't teach this kind of market strategy in school. It's always a different message. Most people have never really put their heart and soul into something like this and had success. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, if you guys like the feel of it, the taste, the concept, try it out. And my belief was, and this is true, if I go after this and I don't succeed at the level I'd like to, what am I losing? What am I losing? Maybe some money, arguably not even money, because I got an amazing product, which I always buy drinks and things when I'm out. So as long as I don't throw it away, I didn't lose anything. I mean, this is a great product. I love the taste. So I'll at least be a customer. What else would you lose? Maybe some time? Well, the TV shows all get recorded. In fact, I think it's better to watch a whole season at once versus each Monday night waiting with commercials. So my point is, you guys, doing what everyone else does, doing what you're doing right now will always be available. Going after something like this, being a part of a movement in the right timing. Will Vimo be around for years? I really believe it is, because I'm on here on a Friday night talking about it, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't believe that. Is Vimo going to be around for 10, 20, hopefully 30, 40 years? Yes, I believe that with my heart and soul, with everything that I see, trends in health and wellness, the job market, all these things. Now, if I didn't like it, I can always go back to what I was doing, and I wouldn't have lost any ground, and I would have gained so much. And that's what I really bought into, and I was right. So with that said, you guys, I'll let you go. Have fun tonight. Be safe. And get back with the person that invited you on here and understand that they're growing a business, right, at different paces. But understand that if you do not place an order, you're prone to you're waiting, and you don't know who's going to get on board between now and when you actually put your name in the system. So all you have to do is just buy something. It's great. I mean, just buy a case of Verve, buy some Vima Next for your kid, or whatever you want to get something, lock your spot, get your website up, and let's get you guys some money this week. Awesome. So I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your night. Bye for now.